There is no denying it at this point. Ronin has made a comeback. Last month, we put Ronin as one of our top 10 crypto gaming tokens with a rise of over 124%. Ronin is back. Axie Infinity is back. We'll be touching base on the news because as someone that was very critical of Axie Infinity back in September of 2021, which by the way, I was right about the SLP price, of course, correcting long term. I'm also someone that can realize when a company can come back and is doing the right moves. Back in July 16th, 2023, I answered the question on is Axie Infinity completely dead in 2023? My answer being no. And for one very, very key reason. The Axie Infinity developers were listening to the community. They had changed just a dynamic shift in their company structure versus back in 2021 when they were very arrogant and they were only listening one thing at a time. We only do our things. If you don't like them, get out of here. More so nowadays, a lot of it is, let's build up this community, let's hear them out, let's see what's happening. Of course, we're a top crypto gaming chain, let's not deny that. But we are much stronger with the people, which is why Axie Infinity has grown and why Ronin has entered one of my top crypto gaming picks for this year. And to be honest, in terms of performance, it is up 449% and will at some point likely reach new all-time highs over the next year or so, which should be a pretty conservative bet. You all know that. Let's talk about why this is. If you enjoy this kind of content, like and subscribe. We are grinding every single day, bringing you that crypto gaming alpha. I'm spending 10 hours a day, so come on. Slap that like button. You got to get informed on the awesome stuff happening in the space. But the first thing I want to touch base on is Ronin itself. What is Ronin? Ronin is the Ronin Network. It builds off of everything. Ronin Network is Sky Mavis. Ronin Network is Axie Infinity. Ronin Network is anything. It's the chain that makes things run. It is the best, by far, decentralized exchange in the crypto gaming space to this day. And that's something that was built out back over 2021, 2022 era and has stood the test of time and increased in popularity over that time period. Now let's go over the ecosystem here because a lot of people will count out Axie Infinity and the Ronin ecosystem because of the amount of games that are here. First off, a lot of these are coming soon. These are community initiatives, but a good amount of them are partners. For example, the Machines Arena, obviously Axie Infinity, Pixels being a new one, which was an absolute smash hit. And today we actually learned of the news. This is breaking news, by the way. Apron is entering the Axie Infinity ecosystem. If you don't know what Apron is, I actually talked to the founder of Apron a long time ago. It was literally last year, very early on in their development. They're a god game. They've got a roguelite element where you can choose cards, use energy, beat people up. It's got that mobile game vibe to it. For some reason, it's on PC though, so it is what it is, unfortunately for us. But I would love to see this game on mobile. This looks like a game for sure that could be on mobile and could be an absolute smash hit on mobile. This is a god game. I love god games, and I think this is just going to be another successful game. I like Apron. I don't have anything to say bad against Apron. I've owned the NFTs for it. Another massive thing that's come for the Axie ecosystem has been the rise of Pixels. Pixels clearly has a lot of people playing it. The Ronin ecosystem has hit 500,000 monthly users, which is kind of unheard of in the crypto gaming space. Shut up if you're a person that goes ahead and heads out there and says that no one's looking at crypto gaming, because here is statistical proof that yes, the line go up. And when the line go up very aggressively because the word of mouth is the most important thing. People like Bankless acknowledging the power of Ronin. RNS is becoming a thing if you want to go ahead and grab your name for the Ronin ecosystem. Axie Classic coming back, which might be the most important thing for Axie Infinity's life cycle. To be honest with you, I don't like Origins. I'm sorry. I'm that guy. I sold my Axies. I came back for a little bit. I bought like 40 Axies when they were way cheaper. I ended up actually gifting them to my brother. If you know about my story, I actually started out with $700. I ended up making astronomical profit as a result of giving all of those Axies to my brother for his birthday. We ended up doing profit sharing, made a ton of money, and helped pay off some of his debt, which I'm really proud of. And that's kind of the good karma of the thing that even made this crypto gaming channel. All of it was played on Axie Classic. I used to actually make videos back in the day talking about my journey in the scholarship system, so I understand how all of this works. I like Axie Classic. I've never hated it. The way I see Axie Classic is very simple. A lot of people aren't going to like it, but if you're into poker, why not be into Axie Classic? It's a lot of the same thing, a lot of the same stuff, maybe a little bit more skill involved, maybe a little bit more pay to win involved in grabbing specific Axies that are meta, get really expensive. But overall, I think Axie Classic was a massive winner. It wasn't the most boring game in the world. It just was very luck-based, which kind of is what it is in terms of this kind of game. It's on mobile as well. So yeah, there's that. I think Axie has done a wonderful job of coming back. In terms of their ecosystem after just thinking about this, you know, they've gone ahead and partnered with Genkai, right? Cyberkongs, made that a reality, kept the rewards attractive for people that have land, for people that have mystic Axies. They've gone ahead and continued marketing during the bear market when everybody else was fading the crypto industry. They easily could have scaled back and done nothing. Their runway, do I even have to talk about how long this company can fund itself? They made $4 billion worth of sales during the bull market. They will be fine. They will be more than fine. They have money. They've got plenty of money in their treasury. I'm not scared of that at all. And they came back from what was potentially a doomsday scenario. That doomsday scenario being the North Korean Lazarus group hacking the Ronin Network. That was one of the biggest crypto hacks in history. And they came back strong, very strong. They didn't see that as a capitulation event. They saw it as a proving ground. And they took that opportunity to be a proving ground, and they have shaped themselves as a leader in the crypto gaming space. And let me tell you, when I think of Ronin, I think of companies like Gala, I think of companies like Immutable, those that have stood the test of time, that have sacrificed everything to continue to be in this industry, that haven't spammed a bunch of like pay-to-win games, pay-to-win garbage, that maybe at one point weren't the best ecosystems in the world, but have adapted for the current landscape of crypto, which is a lot more focused on crypto gameplay quality, and have embraced it fully, which is why I give my endorsement to the Ronin Network when I cover them, which is why I don't bash them anymore, because they have done what needs to be done. Being a part of crypto gaming is understanding that these projects aren't perfect. Axie Infinity wasn't the best project in the world. Did it pump a heck of a lot? Did I make a lot of profit? Yeah. Was it sustainable? No. That's why I talked about it. That's why I sold out my Axies. And that's why that ended up happening. But when these legacy games get out there, and when people begin to realize the fact that when we're thinking about something like Ronin that launched back in 2022 pretty much, people were staking it back in November-ish, the big thing that I want you to focus on, and the big thing that I want you to take away from this video, is the fact that games take a long time to build. Axie Infinity took a massive risk building Axie Infinity right after CryptoKitties had its first hype cycle. CryptoKitties was one of the first crypto games ever, pretty much the first legacy crypto game that became large before Axie Infinity. They took the idea of CryptoKitties and turned it into Axie Infinity. It took years to get it right. But when Mark Cuban and many other people began to realize that Axie Infinity was a great opportunity, it blew up. Filipinos, Venezuelans, plenty of people all over the world made life-changing wealth. Congratulations to them. Some people, lost a lot of money on the other end of that. But these crypto games are still under development. They're still in heavy, heavy development. We're not supposed to expect all these crypto games to be magically done, but what we are supposed to expect, at least in the year of 2024 to 2025, is a lot more partners entering the Ronin ecosystem because they've proven themselves after the hack to be confident. They've proven themselves to be a leader in the crypto gaming ecosystem grace, pretty much at this point. They have proven that they can continue to get a lot of monthly active users playing their games despite market conditions. There are plenty of games that had debatably more volume. I mean, let's talk about Peg Axie that had more volume than Axie Infinity at some point, but couldn't hold it because they just weren't up to the task. So Ronin has been a project that has stood the test of time. You've got to give it its props. This is a project that I'm expecting a lot of. Me giving you the +1 Axie is a big deal. So take it as you will. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Till the next time, stay classy, and that's all.